Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. So this one is about the black-eyed children. So several people asked me to do this, so here we go. Black-eyed children are beings said to resemble kids of early teen or younger age and have unnatural eyes that are pure black, going around asking their victims for seemingly harmless favors. Sometimes shiny eyes, sometimes just dark voids are seen in their eyes. Sometimes it appears that their head is completely hollow, and when you look into their eyes, you're actually seeing the inside of the back of their head. They are regarded as sinister, terrifying, and even dangerous by those who encounter them. In most black-eyed children stories and legends, the children can be found around highways, streets, residential homes, and parking lots, stalking passers-by or residents of the property to ask for aid. Only when they get close do they ever reveal their eyes, and witnesses say they feel creepy even before showing their eyes, and that you should never help them. Don't let them in your car, don't let them in your house, just don't help them for any reason. Although there is no recorded incidents of violence or harm, except for 4 of these kids that are apparently known by name: Josh and Emma Collins, and friends Joe and Remy, who died of foul play when they got lost in the woods playing hide and go seek. On streets and highways, they have been reported to appear as lost children or hitchhikers, only to attack those who stop out of concern and rip their clothes and scratch people, and then they just vanish. Some argue black-eyed children are ghosts. Others claim they are demons, vampires, or practitioners of evil magics. Some UFO lore people depict them as human-alien hybrids, and then some believe they are children playing pranks with giant black contact lenses. Many also regard them as little more than myths and have grown popular due to internet forums like YouTube and photo manipulation, like using Photoshop to just make kids have blacked out eyes. So the supposed origin of the legend are 1998 postings written by Texas reporter Brian Bethel on a ghost-related mailing list relating alleged encounters with black-eyed kids in Abilene, Texas, and also in Portland, Oregon. Called Classic Examples of Creepypasta, Bethel's stories gained such popularity that he published an FAQ just to keep up with the demand for more info about the new urban legend, quote-unquote. In 2012, Brian Bethel told his story on the reality television series Monsters and Mysteries in America. But it was in 1988, 10 years earlier, that the story actually happened. Brian Bethel said he was approached by 2 preteens who wanted a ride home from the movie theater. Bethel felt the situation was weird. There was a bizarre feeling. He got prickles going up his back and stuff. And once he saw their eyes, he felt immense fear and a fight or flight response, is the way he put it. The children were especially eloquent and almost didn't sound like kids, he said, but instead they sounded like refined adults, like they were reading a script, basically. When Bethel hesitated to let them in the car, one of them became overly persistent and got angry at the drop of a hat, like a light switch came on and they just went off on him, which then prompted him to start his car and drive off very quickly. But I've done some digging and found that black-eyed kids are in history going way back, and even in possibly the Bible. See, there is a prophet written about in the Bible called Elisha, who was harassed after his mentor had gone to heaven, and this group of kids just come out of nowhere on his journey back to home, and they start harassing him. And the children were later attacked by 2 female bears because Elijah cursed them. Very strange, creepy kids. And then there are the changelings of the 1300s to 1500s mostly that were scary fairy folk and would either take the place of babies in your home, and when you picked them up their eyes would open and they would have black eyes, or you could only see the black eyes in the reflection in a glass or in a mirror. Or these changelings, these fairy folk, would just turn into something that looks like a child in the road. So as passersby would come by, they would try to trick you into going into the woods so that they could kill you and eat you, actually. This picture in the bottom left corner here is a bunch of kids, Irish kids if I'm not mistaken, that were given up for adoption because they were said to be these changelings. It turned out that all of these kids just had extremely high IQs and were completely human. But yeah, kind of strange that this belief was so strong that people were giving up their kids like that, left and right. And these kids look pretty happy in this picture. Yeah, pretty wild. So there are tons of stories of creepy kids that are really monsters, it turns out. All throughout the world, all throughout history. So what do you think the black-eyed kids are? Leave a comment below. That is going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more crypto videos. Thanks so much. Bye.